Okay, so we wanted to put some information together about our journey of getting the land, and I'm in the process of getting all the videos put together, and
It's a process.
it's fun though because it's my life with you, and I enjoy it. And it may not be for everyone; it may be for some people, but I'd be able to look back on it when I'm 90 and say, oh yeah, we did this or that. It was fun, and this is the love of my life and all that.
It's new adventures together. I'll go anywhere he goes.
Oh, I had to do a video like the perfect wife scenario. She does this for me, she does that for me, she does that for me.
He's the best husband.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get off that. We're talking about land, but
all right, so
yeah.
I have always, being a Marine and loving to shoot weapons and dirt bike. I used to race enduro and all of that, camping. I used to be in the military. I was known as MacGyver, and so I miss camping. And when I married this Barbie doll, I give up that part of my life, and because she is not a camper. But she actually has gone up. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I've always had a dream to have acreage. I've always wanted a land where we could go camping and do our own stuff, because I used to do a lot of mountain backpacking and let's drop a pin and we'd go to that spot in the wilderness, and I'd spend a week in the wilderness. I went with my uncle, my godfather actually, and we went looking for the Lost Pat Bailey mine. If you want to Google that, the Lost Pat Bailey mine, and in Oregon, and we would go read topography maps and we'd just try to find 3 pinnacles and all that. And so we did that for fun. And so I've always been an outdoorsman. So I had been looking for land, and I looked all over, and I've been looking on Zillow and Redfin and everything like that. And I was hoping to find land that would be owner financed, and I was trying for 40 acres. And so I was trying for 40 acres, and I looked and looked and looked. I did Google Earth. I looked for telephone lines. I looked up water wells, where they were located. So anyhow,
we're distracting. Sorry, I'm distracting. Puppy's distracting. I'm always distracting.
You're really good at it.
I'm really good at it.
And now I can put this back.
Oh.
And finally, I narrowed it down to a few. I was talking to a customer of mine, and he said, "Oh, yeah, I've got acreage," and because I was talking to my customers about my dream, and so he told me, he says, "Hey, if you want to buy it, I'll finance it for you." And so that, oh my God, we should go look at it. And so I put together 4 properties, and this is a video of us. We left from the house here, and we drove in the evening to Wickiup. And we pulled into the resort, and we got there kind of late. They were closed, so we had to knock on a door. We went to some other people around a campfire, and they sent me to the other lady who works the campground, the RV campground. And we got in, and they said, "Oh, let's just cover it in the morning." And then we went in the morning and paid $30-$40, something like that. And so we started our journey. So let's go up, look at the property for the 40 acres. We went to Wickiup, spent the night, and then here we're going up to see the land for the first time, and we're behind the Chevy Silverado, and the transmission's kind of not doing really well, right? Didn't it kind of stall a little bit?
I was really nervous.
Yeah. But you're a good sport. You know that even if we get stuck, we have the camper, and I'll figure out a tow or whatever. I MacGyver out of everything. So.
Did you see the cows though? There was 7 of them. I was so scared. I thought they were gonna get us or something. But the only thing is, our truck is acting kind of funny. And we are out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Let me show you. Okay, this is where we are at. Ow! And I went pee outside. Shh.
But so we went up to this property, and beautiful property. Knew exactly where the acreage was, the 4 corners, and I was excited. I was like, "Hey, we could own this." And The problem was it had boulders,
Yeah,
had rocks, a lot of rocks, and
not a lot of trees,
no, there's no trees.
and there was no power lines.
And cactuses, but there are some cool granite and rocks and quartz and stuff that you picked
Yes,
up.
that was
Yeah.
true. But it wasn't like flat either.
Yeah.
It was very like hilly.
Yeah, but I do want some hills and
No,
terrain
and
difference.
that's
But
fine. But it was like there wasn't like any real place to put like a home. I felt like.
no, well, and it was a high desert, and the water wells up there were probably 1,000, 1,500 feet to drill for a well, which is bank. It costs a lot to do that. So you have to haul water, and no power lines in the area. So, but I could have got it owner finance, super cheap. And so we went to look at the second property, and here we are driving to the second property, and we had to cross a river, and that was kind of exciting. You like that? Well, I don't know if you liked it, but you're like, oh my god, I had to go through a river. And we saw some cows there on this next. It was 60 acres for $45,000, and it was okay. It wasn't bad. There was another house down the road a little bit.
He just didn't like it because there wasn't a lot of trees. He liked a little bit of trees.
No trees. So
Yeah.
but 60 acres for $45,000, I thought that's pretty amazing. And there was easy access. There was a road all the way to it. So we went to the third property, and it was along the highway going
And
towards
that was
Seligman.
okay. Yeah.
And the soil was good. It
got
had
better.
trees.
Yeah.
And there was snow on the ground. You wrote E and C. You love C on the ground. I'll show you that.
And it was more flat. Like
Yeah, and a little bit of terrain.
a little bit.
Mystic Lane. It was called Mystic Lane. And so this was the third property, and it was
getting
promising.
better. Yeah, it was
you know.
getting better.
And it was closer to town, off of Highway 40, near just west of Seligman. And we liked that one. It was good. And then this fourth one I had on my list because I found it on Zillow, and it showed a picture of Arid Desert on Zillow. The picture didn't match the area where it was located in, and I thought, oh, I'm going to look into it. And sure enough, the little quick story behind this is that I contacted the realtor and said, hey, it says $40,000 for 40 acres, ghosted. I called the realtor, ghosted. Nothing, no response at all. So being a contractor, I know how to find property owners. I went on maricopa.gov, looked under parcel, owner information, typed in the address or the area. I found the owner address in the deed online, and I wrote the guy, a stranger, a 2-page handwritten letter saying, hey, I like your land. I see it's for sale on Zillow. The realtor's ghosting me. I'm a husband, and I have raised 5 kids, and we're almost empty nesters. I want to build a cabin and have my own campground and ride my ATVs and enjoy and love the property. Are you interested in selling it? Can you do owner financing? And sent that away, 2-page handwritten letter, sent it away to him, and it's out about 2 weeks later. I got a phone call, and he goes, an old guy. He goes, he calls me, and I said, hello. He goes, this is so and so, and he says, I got your letter, and he says, these goddamn realtors put my property in. These realtors put my property on Zillow against my will. I don't want it on there because I'd like to give it to my children, but they don't want the property. I'm gonna will it to my grandkids if I don't find anybody, unless I find somebody like you to sell it to. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now he did say to me, he goes, I'm gonna either will it to my grandkids, or I'm gonna will it to you. And that's after we've had a long talk with him. And he said he cries when he goes to the property. He's close to his 90s. His dad willed it to him, and he says, I go up there, it reminds me of all the hunting and fun that my dad and we had on the property. I says, I love that property. It brings back so many good memories, so I'd love to be able to sell it to somebody like you that's going to continue that tradition. But he goes, my kids,
such a nice guy.
he says, my kids don't want it. So he goes, I'll sell it to you, but he goes, I'm not going to sell it a dollar below 40,000. I'm like, okay, that's $1,000 an acre. That'd be great. So time goes on, and
we were trying to get the
money. So I came up with 16,000.
Yep.
And I had sold that Silverado, black Silverado, and I got 16,000. So I sent him a formal handwritten real estate transaction. No realtors involved. It's just me. I'm the basic realtor. I've bought and sold enough properties. So I sent him a formal offer, and they got it. He called me back. He says, Eric, we can't do it. Hold on, let me put this on pause.
My daughter's calling me. She wants to watch Traders.
She's in the house there. So she wouldn't, or they wouldn't sell me the property. They wouldn't do owner financing. They got burned on a prior property, and so they promised that they wouldn't do it. He goes, but you give me a formal written offer. I know you're serious. We've been in contact several times. He says, I'm going to give you first dibs on the property. When you come up with the $40,000, I'll sell it to you. 6 months pass. We're getting the money together, trying to work, try to raise the money. And he calls me and he says, Eric, I got to sell the property. I'm giving you first dibs. I got all these realtors on it. One of the widows of the partners of the property, apparently I learned there's 6 people that are owners of this parcel. One of the widows owes me money. She wants to sell it. She's in Florida. She doesn't really use a computer, but I need to sell the property. So if you can come up, and I said, give me like a week. So a week later, I came up with the money. I handwritten a letter. The Premier Title sent me a for sale by owner contract. I changed it all up because I didn't need condo information, all this stuff. So I consolidated it to like 3 pages on the buy and sell agreement. Sent it to them. He liked it. He but he did say, he goes, I got to sell the property and I'm willing to come down $10,000. I'll lower it to 30 if you can do it. I'm like, oh my God, $30,000. Yeah, that's bad. So it didn't, so I sent them the offer, and then one of the guys who owns the property held the deal hostage, and he says, it's worth $40,000. I'm not lowering it to 30. I could sell it to 10 other people for $40,000. So it didn't work out to where I got it for 30. He held the deal hostage. I had to pay him $2,500 on top of it, so it ended up being $32,500. But I had to be the realtor, and I sent snail mail the contracts to Florida and tried to get all these people to sign their portion of this document after negotiating it back and forth. Finally got it all to Premier Title. I put the deposit down, earnest money. It said it came with a tractor, 2 fifth-wheel trailers that are broken and dilapidated. It comes with a 30,000-gallon water storage tank, and somehow we got the deal to go through and accepted and signed. And the title company called me and said, hey, I need you to come sign closing docs. We went down to Premier Title.
His dream came true.
Yeah, so we went down, we signed the docs, and got the property. And so heading back now to the original part of our story, we went to see the property without the owner and having all this negotiated. We walked on and snuck onto the property, a parcel, and looked at it. And this is a video of us going onto the property for the first time. And I'm like, there's trees, there's power lines nearby, there's water wells drilled on either side at 500 feet. So this is a really good value for $40,000 at the time when we hadn't even talked with the owner. We just saw it was for sale. And so we went back home.
But he fell in love with it as soon as he saw it.
I did. We went back home, and that's when I drafted up the 2-page handwritten letter. I want to buy your property, blah, 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 blah. And it worked out. So this is a video of us going to 4 properties. The 4th one we ended up buying and closing on, and it was just a dream come true. So I'm excited. And now my Barbie, who doesn't like bugs, loves to go there because there's no bugs. She hasn't seen one bug. Here in Chandler, we got grasshoppers, and she freaks out, and cockroaches and all that shit. We go up there. It must be because it snows, a foot a year.
I don't
that
know,
all the bugs are dead.
I haven't seen them. It's crazy.
So we have our camper up there, and
it's good news.
It's about 10 degrees colder than Phoenix. So we don't have any intention of selling our home in Chandler. We love our home here.
We love our home.
And I'm a contractor.
And we get ducks every day. We get ducks in our pool.
I don't like them because they poop all over our deck.
But I'm sleeping in the morning.
Quack, 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 quack.
Honey, do you hear that? Quack, quack, quack. And
know.
there's ducks in our pool.
But now you shoot them out and they went to the neighbor's pool.
So we'll have to put a video for the ducks too.
Yeah. So long story short, we love our land. I'm got to finish a couple of projects. We're remodeling the bathroom I've been doing for a couple of years. And the other projects at home that I need to finish up. That was my promise to you, right? I want to finish a lot of things at the house before we start developing the land up north. I mean, outside of getting it kind of situated. And the tractor over there, the farm-all tractor.
It's a lot. It's okay.
I have like way too many problems. The problem is when you can fix anything, you end up fixing everything. Don't throw it away, I'll fix it. But we've had a wonderful time. We've gone up there like 5 or 6, 7 times now, and we're going in a couple weeks again.
We might go this weekend. We don't know yet. We'll
But-
see how the weather is. If we can sneak away.
Yeah, and she enjoys it, and we could be out on the land running around naked. There's like nobody around at all. So it's a fun piece of property for
Don't
us.
say that. They're all gonna come to our land. We don't.
So, but we enjoy each other. We love life, and we have fun. And you're just a fucking riot. You
And
are.
we raised 5 kids, like you said before, and
We got one at home.
Yeah,
and,
we
but
have
she
a
watches our
beautiful
dogs.
daughter at home.
Yeah, she watches
she
our
takes
puppies.
care of us, helps us out so much. But now it's kind of
What to do?
a new chapter for us.
Okay, a little bit further.
Right.
Yes. So in the next 5 years, we're going to do the cabin and all this and that, and then.
Come here, Maverick.
Between 5 and 10 years, I want to buy like a 50-foot
Maverick.
liveaboard catamaran. Hey, listen.
Ain't nobody's. Come here.
Is he eating grass?
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
Had to save him. He was getting bored.
So, the long-term thing is we want to buy, or I want to buy. I'm trying to sell the dream on her. Watch this microphone right
That's
there.
what he does all the time. It's
So hopefully we can get a liveaboard catamaran and sell to the Philippines and Cabo San Lucas and all that fun places. And we would dock it down in Puerto Penasco, which is Rocky Point. It's a 3-hour drive from us. So we got Chandler in the middle, 3 hours to Rocky Point for the liveaboard catamaran, and 3 hours north to our home just south of Seligman. Oh, the cool thing about this property also, what's the front yard of this property?
prairie land.
There's like 1,000
Beautiful.
acres of state land. It's managed by Double D Ranch. And
It's
so we
pretty.
cross this beautiful, our front yard is like 1,000 acres of 900 and some
Oh, and
acres.
he got some green artificial grass for the puppies.
Yeah, we're gonna roll that out.
We're gonna put that down for the puppies.
So we have to bring them up there. We brought them up the
One
first
time, yeah.
or twice.
Yeah.
So we'll get them up there. But Max likes he's more of an
Yeah,
outdoors guy.
he's already figuring everything out over there.
So
It's gonna be fun. So follow us in our journey because we have so much more to show you.
yeah, and I've got all these projects. I mean,
Oh.
I would love to be able to make my income on YouTube outside of my contracting business. So I would love that. So
Ah!
So we'll have to delete a few things out.
A little bit.
Little what, bloopers?
The bloopers.
Little boopers?
Oh, I love bloopers.
Boopers?
Can you
Boopers?
bloop me now?
I'll bloop you inside. All right.
I love him. Check us out. Follow us.
Like and subscribe.
Hit that button.
All right. So we will catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, and if any of you have advice or tips that you can give us too
Yeah.
on buying land
Yeah.
or
And you should follow her.
catamarans.
You should follow her on Instagram. Every day she posts her story, and I'm like, why do you do that? It disappears in 24 hours, but she does it every day, like 20 pictures of all
It's
the
just
craziness.
fun.
So
Yeah.
if you want to follow a Barbie doll, a real life. Oh, so this
Wait,
is
you didn't tell him how to follow me. Candace C. Burgess.
yeah
Or
at
Candace
C.
Burgess on Instagram.
At Candace C. Burgess on Instagram. I'll put the information right here somewhere.
Yes, Candace Burgess.
Oh, it might be. Well, I'll put the link or the description. It'll be in the description. So, the other cool thing. What's he gonna say?
What's he gonna say?
I don't know.
But I just appreciate all of you. I appreciate you following us on our journey because we're not even sure how it's all going to go. We're just kind of experiencing it all and
Yeah.
enjoying it,
Yeah.
which is fun. It's like a new thing and we're just kind of going at it.
So we have 3 channels. We have Burgess Acres, which this will be on, and Burgess Builds, which is construction and cooking and building things, and then Burgess Cruises, which
And then
has
we
our
have-
cruise videos. Yeah,
No.
that's all right. I know what I was gonna say. She's my stay-at-home porn star. You are. Oh my god.
And he's
to have your own
my-
personal porn star is like the
Oh,
bomb.
yeah, and I got my contractor porn star too.
So what I was gonna say is that
Okay, we're in love. You can
this
see that.
woman. Okay, if you mix Angela from Landman and Beth
Oh my
from
God.
Yellowstone, this is her. This is the real life Angela and Beth
It's
combined.
a little bit more sweet.
Yeah, and you're my person. Mhm.
And he has lipstick on his face. Yep.
So, knock us a comment, say hi to Beth or Angela.
Hi.
aka Candace, right?
Yeah, DM us. Let us know your thoughts. Tell us
We have Instagram, Candace
Yeah,
Burgess and
tell
Eric
us-
Burgess, and Burgess Builds on Instagram.
if you have a journey like ours. Let us know what you're going through and how it's working out. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah, there's a lot of other YouTubers
Yeah.
I love to collaborate with.
We're
I watch
very friendly. We
A
love
Boulder Life.
everybody.
I watch shoot, now I forget them all. There's a bunch of them, but I'd love to like. I want to say hook up, meet up.
He says I'm not allowed to
meet
say
up.
hook up.
Yeah, she says hook up. You know, just like
we don't do pineapples. Just
no,
saying.
no pineapples. Just like when we were on the cruise, she's coming down the staircase and she goes, "I'm double fisted." I like. Do you know what that
I
means?
thought no, but I thought that
Double fisted drinking,
that's what I thought.
right?
Yeah,
Is that what
just-
they call?
Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Like
See?
a double fisted.
See what I mean by Angela and
Like-
Landman? Right here.
I wasn't
Real
really-
life, not acting. This is real life shit. Right here.
And he has to deal with it
Oh my
every day.
It's a journey. I needed a real high functioning sexy goddess, and I got it.
Hey, but we've been together 17 years.
Oh yeah.
17 years.
It doesn't get old ever.
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 17 years
So-
and counting, baby.
Yeah, just keep the Viagra pumping.
Oh, yes.
Did they deliver the barrel of that yet?
Oh, look at Maverick. Everybody, look at Maverick.
He's such a good puppy.
He's such a good puppy.
Maurico. We call him Maurico. All right, there's a little quick story. So we go to Rocky Point, Mexico. We love it down there. We took him with us one time. And we went to the resort, and she has him on the lap. And I was thinking, oh, you got to put the dog away because some of the resorts, there's no
Bye,
pets.
Maverico.
And they wouldn't let him into the resort, so we had to put him in the Mexican Rocky Point prison, dog prison
my
overnight.
Gosh, stop.
And
I'm
you
gonna start
cried,
I'm
you
gonna start crying
cried.
now.
It was a sale, a concrete sale,
Oh.
and we went and checked him in. Then we had to go back the next day and check him out all
I'm
day.
gonna cry.
And he would see us and he'd just pee all over the concrete
Oh.
floor. And it was so. He's our Mexican hound dog that got spent
It
in a
was
Mexican
so
jail in
sad.
Rocky Point.
There's more to this story, but
Yeah.
that'll be another day.
Yeah,
We got him out,
yeah.
but
So
yeah.
I probably have thousands and thousands of videos on my computer. I just got Adobe Premiere it, put them up and post them. I'm gonna get way better at it. I gotta do that.
way more better.
Since I have celebrity friends and they say, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, and they make bank on Instagram and YouTube and all that. So I have friends that do that. I just need to get up and do it.
Way more better.
Yeah. Oh, we rode a self-driving car, right, to the airport and back.
In a Waymo, God bless me. Keep me safe. I have no driver. But is there such thing as like a Waymo high club? Just saying.
So that
And
was
yesterday-
way more better.
I went to Whole Foods to do a return, and I see this little red thing going across in front of our truck, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And it's
Yeah.
a little DoorDash.
DoorDash
Like
buggy,
a
robot.
little robot. And it has Panda Express, and it's taking it home to somebody.
I know, Panda Express. It probably delivered to our house. We haven't done it yet.
I know, it was like, we should do it.
We have so many
Oh,
leftovers.
we have a lot.
Yeah, we gotta eat.
All right, well, thanks
All
for
right.
joining us.
Thanks.
We can't wait to see you soon.
I will find the button and I'm
Stay
gonna
in touch
turn
and
you
be
off.
our friend.
Bye-bye.
I have no idea how that went.